Hi everyone, welcome back to NovelsNook. If you're new here, my name is Victoria and it has been forever since I've sat down and talked to you guys about books, made a video. I think my most recent one was a vlog talking about the most recent book I've read, and I've just been so busy. But a few weeks ago it was my birthday in May and I had a crap ton of books that I've gotten and I haven't even talked about them, looked through them, seen really what I got. So I have a huge birthday book haul, so I thought I would share that with you guys today. So if you guys like book hauls, book videos, and anything book related, make sure you guys like and subscribe and keep on watching. I have about 10 to 12 books I want to talk about, quite a variety, different topics, different genres. I have a few hardcovers and then most of them are just paperbacks, but I wanted to get through them quickly, talk a little bit about them, share them the Goodreads ratings, and go through them, see my thoughts. And then obviously I would love to hear your guys' opinions and thoughts on these if you've read them and what you guys have heard about in the comments. So let's just get started. So the first book that I have is Windfall by Jennifer Smith, and it is so pretty. I love the cover, first of all, except the stupid sticker that they put on books, which is so irritating, but I love the cover. It is so perfect for right now because it's finally spring, it's finally summer, you can only have one season, but it's finally summer. I'm eating ice cream. These remind me of little sprinkles, but it's so pretty. I just love that. I think it's so cute, and I love happy, I don't want to say pretty covers, but I do. It just makes me so happy to see how pretty this is. And it says, a story about love and luck and the way our lives can change in an instant. And I just think that's so cute. And this got 3.7 stars on Goodreads, so it's kind of average. I think a lot of books range in the 3 stars on Goodreads, which I wish they were better, but I'm excited to get into this. It looks really cute, and if I like it, I'd probably give it to my sister because this seems like something she would read too. The next book we have is The Last Time We Say Goodbye by Cynthia Hand. This looks really intriguing. I love it. I'm a post-it note girl, so I love the cover of this. But the back says, there's death all around us. We just don't pay attention until we do. Since her brother, Tyler, committed suicide, Lex has been trying to keep her grief locked away, but memories of Tyler haunt her every step, and there's a secret she hasn't told anyone. A text Tyler sent that could have changed everything. So it sounds mysterious. It sounds like we're going to learn more about the main character, learn more about the past, and it's going to be sad. So I'm probably going to cry, but this got a 4.1 star on Goodreads, which, is pretty good. Any stars, 4 stars or above on Goodreads, I feel like is pretty good. So I'm excited to see what this is about. And it's gonna be sad, so I'm definitely gonna have to be in the mood to probably cry and use an entire box of tissues, but other than that, I'm excited to read this. This book is Hold Still, and it looks so cute. I love the cover, I love the vibes of this book, and I love how pretty it is. But also, it's very short. This, I think, is probably one of the shortest books that I got and that I'm gonna share with you guys today. But this got a 4 stars on Goodreads, which again is pretty good, and I'm excited to read it. But it says, a beautifully written, gently moving account of a long goodbye that will resonate with anyone who has ever had to let go before they were ready. So I'm excited to find out more about what this is, and the cover is beautiful. It's super cute, super chill, but I definitely think something sad happens. I think there's someone commits suicide in this book as well, which is really sad. And a common theme, which is so terrible. I would love some happy books, which I do have some, really good stories, really sad stories, but again, I like a good variety. As much as I love a good romance, and as much as I love some of my romances that I've read and really love the fluffy contemporary, a really good heartfelt sad story also is super incredible. I just read See You at Harry's, which was the last book that I read in that vlog that was posted, which was very sad. But also it's like I said in that video, there needs to be sad moments to have like the upbringing of happier moments to come. So, you know, if there's something sad that happens in a book, yeah, I'll cry, but usually that means that this character will overcome something or something will be better. They'll have a happy moment. That's usually how it goes. This book that I got is probably one of the chunkiest books, which is like super thick, which is quite daunting. But this is from Ellen Hopkins, People Kill People, which sounded very interesting. And the minute I saw it, I was like, oh my god, I need to do more of these. The tracing number things. I used to do those all the time when I was a kid, but this got a 3.8 stars on Goodreads. Pretty good. It says, a gun is sold in the classifieds bought by a teenager for protection. 1 week will bring 6 teens in Arizona into close contact in a town wrought with political and personal tension. Someone will shoot. It says, people kill people, guns just make it easier. So I'm interested in what this is about, because like the writing is a little bit different in here. Some stories, looks like some text, some pages, some poems. So I'm looking forward to this. It's a very critical issue. A lot of what we've seen, not so much this year, but the following years, the past years, for sure. In the past, we've seen, you know, the debate with guns, the debate with violence. So I'm interested to see what that is about and, you know, maybe learn something. This book is called The Art of Starving, which, like, look at it. It's like so captivating, so pretty. This got a 3.7 stars on Goodreads. I have my little sticky notes on the back that let me know. So usually I try to memorize them, but like, you know, you got that short-term memory that pretty much fails me. So, but I thought it was really cute. And so the back says, Matt hasn't eaten in days. The hunger clears his mind, keeps him sharp, and he needs to be as sharp as possible if he's going to find out just how Tarek and his band of high school bullies drove his sister Maya away. Interesting. So Matt has discovered something. The less he eats, the more he seems to have powers. The ability to see things he shouldn't be able to see. Maybe even the authority to bend time and space. Bro, that sounds so cool. It says, a warm, complicated love story. Necessary, beautifully rendered. Interesting. So a lot of different elements that I'm hearing. I just think that's so cool. I love different kind of out of the norm concepts. So, you know, it's not your typical boy meets girl. It's something more, something different. And the cover is super cool. So that's always a plus. The next book we have is Heretics Anonymous by Katie Henry. This got a 3.8 stars on Goodreads. It says a divine comedy. Basically, this is a lot about different religions, I guess. It says, when Michael, an atheist, walks through the doors of his strict new Catholic school, he's not sure what to expect. I'm not gonna read the whole thing, but essentially he joins like this group and he meets a lot of different outcasts, a lot of different people with a lot of different religious backgrounds, and I'm assuming we see some kind of friends form, some kind of probably awesome relationships, and probably self-discoveries on religious paths. I'm not someone who's religious, but I took a religious class in college. I can't remember the exact name of it, but we went through every like religion from now to the past religions that were formed from different cultures, and it was so fascinating to see what people do for their religion, the sacrifices people make, the faith that they hold, and just the strength that people have that come from believing in something above themselves. It was really an interesting class. This book is one that I saw a lot of people talking about it, a lot of people raving about it when it first came out, and this is slay. And, you know, I think the cover's stunning. I've heard a lot of people talk about liking this book. A lot of people had recommended it. There were lots of videos made about this as well. I have recently become very addicted to video games, which is kind of why you guys don't see me here on NovelsNook anymore, because I'm very consumed with playing video games along with college. So I need to get back into reading, which hopefully these books will inspire me to pick up one of them and finally sit down and read. But obviously we had the Black Lives Matter movement, which was nice to see so many incredible books like form around specific topics relating to that, and also just push for more rights that everyone should be, you know, everyone should be a part of. I'm excited. So, and it's beautiful. I have a thing for covers, and this is one of the hardcovers that I got. So, and this has a 4.2 stars on Goodreads, so pretty good. And I think I'll definitely like this one. I think we're like halfway there, maybe not. I just feel like there's so many. This is another one of these smaller books that I got. This is I Know What You Did Last Summer. Really ominous, mysterious. But the story behind this is that essentially, I'm pretty sure that someone dies or like something happens and it's a secret, and then it's kind of like Pretty Little Liars when they get a text message from like A, or like you know, somebody finds out what they did, or like How to Get Away with Murder when someone like finds out what they did last summer. Yeah, this is pretty much kind of like that. Someone kind of finds out. It says they didn't mean to kill him, and then it says some secrets just won't stay buried. So someone finds out about a secret, and we're probably gonna see the journey of these friends trying to keep that secret hidden or tackle having that come out. So this got 3.4 stars on Goodreads. The next book I have here is Wilder Girls. I've heard some good things about this, some mixed reviews actually. It says They Told Us to Wait and Stay Alive at the bottom by Rory Power. This got 3.5 stars on Goodreads, and this is another hardcover that I got, which I do love my hardcovers. They're but this is like very pretty too. So like paperback or hardcover, the cover itself is still really pretty. So Wilder Girls is so sharp and packs so much emotion in such wise ways. I'm convinced we're about to witness the emergence of a major new literary star. Interesting. So it seems there's gonna be some emotions running. I actually don't know much about this. I need to catch up on my booktube knowledge and getting more involved with booktube overall. But I have seen people talk about this book. I have seen people make reviews for this. So, you know, I'm excited to hopefully read this and give you guys my own thoughts about it. But also just excited to have another hardcover to add to my growing TBR. Literally the extent of the books now to where it's just, it's becoming quite scary. I need to get another shelf before that one just completely crashes, because I don't read as much as I should. So the amount of books that come in just kind of stick around and make for decoration at this point. But maybe I'll read. Sticking on the more sad trend, we have Suicide Notes from Beautiful Girls. I know my best friend read this way back in college, like 3 years ago. And I actually have the other book from the same author, which is Bad Girls with Perfect Faces. Haven't read that book yet because I don't remember where I put it. So I remember getting this book and I was like, oh my god, yes, I talked about this book when I had the other book. And then I was like, I didn't read that book because I don't remember where it went. It's not on my shelf behind me, so it's probably stored away somewhere. But anyways, the cover is intriguing. The back says, they say Delia burned herself to death in her stepfather's shed. They say it was suicide, but June doesn't believe it. Interesting. Another mystery, another death, more sadness. But you know, every time I see a sad book and every time there's a little spark of sadness or a little spark of maybe a sad story, I'm always like, please be a happy ending. Cross my fingers, please be some happy moments that I can hopefully find joy somewhere along the way. But I'm excited to read this, and of course this one has another stupid sticker on there. It's so ridiculous. I'm so sick of it. But the next book I got is another hardcover, and this book is so beautiful. I love it. I was so excited to see this and able to have this for myself, because this is The Librarian of Auschwitz, which is based on the true story of an Auschwitz prisoner. And this essentially is about a girl who kind of risks her life to keep like the value of books around during the Holocaust. You know, and for all of us on BookTube and all of us who find books so important and who find the act of reading books an escape and a home for us, you know, that's incredible to hear. But this book has 4.1 stars on Goodreads, and I'm just so excited to read this. I love books that talk about books, or like books that have libraries in it as their main feature or main setting, or I just love books that talk about books because it just shows more of the appreciation. But I think that's incredible, and that's such an incredible thing to be a part of, and to, you know, I mean, where would we be today without books? You know, they hold so much knowledge and creativity that it's inspiring to see people want to encourage others to follow that same path of, you know, knowledge and creativity. So I'm excited to read this, and it's beautiful, and it's hardcover, but it's a bit big, so, you know, hopefully I can get through it. The last and the final book. We've gotten there. We've reached the ending. Finally. It was like a never-ending pull of books that I just thought I'd be sitting here talking forever. But no. This is another chunky book. This is called Mapping the Bones, which, all right, sounds fun, sounds interesting. I actually just we have this little Minecraft cup which holds all of my TBR names. I mean, I can pull from there and then I can read a book, but I just put all of them finally into the jar, so hopefully I can pull from my TBR jar and start reading some of these. This got 4 stars on Goodreads, which is pretty good, and it's another chunky one, which, man, I feel like I can't get through a chunky book. I think the thickest book I've read, I mean, the Witcher books are pretty chunky, and we're like getting through them slowly. We're on the second one, but man. But anyways, I'm getting off on tangents, but this is so cute. The top here says, "This book, a shining star held in a trembling palm, requires us to remember." Interesting. This is set in the past. Yeah, it's 1942. And it says, "In Poland, and the world is coming to pieces. Their lives feel like a fairy tale torn apart. Children and memories from survivors of the Holocaust." So this will be interesting, and I love learning more about the past and history and things like that. I feel like schools, as much as I love school and I love learning, right? But I feel like they leave so much out. They leave questions and so many pieces and events that we don't know about. Schools just teach us what they want to teach us, but there's so much more that we learn on our own along the way that I feel like schools should teach us more about. But enough of my rambling. That's all these books, all of these beautiful, thick, chunky books that I have here. All of them were 3 stars and above, which is exciting because I don't, 2-star books are a little scary. I had one of those and I don't even think I ended up ever reading it, but this is all I got. I'm still stacking. Yeah, there's a lot, and I hope you guys enjoyed. This isn't all of them. I can't grab. Oh wait, there's like one left. They're all gonna topple over. Here it is. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Comment down below if you've read any of these books. What are you guys reading at them at this time? I'm super excited, and I hopefully get to read these and share my thoughts with them. I'm on summer vacation now, so I'm wanting to read, I'm wanting to vlog, and I'm wanting to give you guys some book videos. So look forward to that, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye!